So what's going on, guys, and welcome to a very new series on my channel. And that's right, guys, it is a new career mode. You heard it properly. It is a career mode with Inter Milan in the Serie A. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing this career mode because I've never actually, in all of the times that I've actually been managing places or different teams, especially in career modes, I've never actually managed a team in the Serie A. So that's why I believe this could be a real good step up and a different challenge for me, which I believe will make it kind of more interesting as well, because that means it is going to be a completely new experience for me. Obviously, I'm going to have some trouble pronouncing the names and obviously some of the teams as well, but I think we can do well together, especially at Inter Milan. We're going to have the first rivalry as well against AC Milan, so that's going to be a massive rivalry. And they've got some really good players as well at Inter Milan, so therefore I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hoping you guys will enjoy the series as much as what I probably am. And as you see there, we have actually recently signed some new people. Actually, in real life, Xherdan Shaqiri's gone there. Obviously, Nemanja Vidic is quite a recent signing for them as well, as is Podolski. They've also got the likes of Kovacic, Juan Jesus. They've also got Handanovic, Icardi. So they've got some very promising players, which I'm looking forward to using. And I'm really looking forward to using this career mode and hopefully try and get something good out of it, which I'm hoping you guys will enjoy. And I'm going to try and get back to some more recent, frequent uploads as well now, because I'm going to try and find some more time for you guys, because I do know how much you guys do actually enjoy the videos, as I can see by how much support and the stuff you guys do put onto the videos. So basically, we have started a new career mode if you haven't been really paying any attention. But I'm hoping you guys will enjoy it, and it is with Inter Milan in the Serie A. So we're just going to jump this start and have a look at the emails, and then have a look at our squad. So as you see here, the boards have reviewed our chances in the domestic cup, and we'd love a cup run. I want us to reach quarter final. Just a little bit rubbish there again. They're saying we look for a striker, which fair enough. I think we need a striker as well. And our league objective is to qualify for the Champions Cup, which is basically the main objective of this season and career mode with these is going to be actually a rebuilding process, because Inter Milan used to be a top squad in the Champions League. They used to be one of the best squads and the best teams in the world, and they've just dropped, and I'm going to be the person to hopefully try and rebuild them and get them back up to them sort of standards. So in goal we do have Samir Handanovic. We've got Davide Santon, the recent signing from Newcastle. It's actually only on loan, so maybe we have to try and sign another person in the up and coming seasons. Juan Jesus, a promising player. Ranocchia, Campagnaro, Freddie Guarin, Gary Medel. This is a new signing, Brozovic, 21 years old, only 70 rated, but he's a centre midfielder. The main man, Xherdan Shaqiri, looks very good. He's going to be our star player. We've also got Lucas Podolski, Icardi, Andrea Lee, Kuzmanovic, Carrizo, Puskas, Banazzoli, Kovacic, obviously one of the best players at the club, and I'm really looking forward to using him. Never used him before. Ambrosio, Nagatomo, Dodo, he's actually on loan at us, so that's a little bit unfortunate. And then there's also a good player, Palacio, who will get rid of Baldini, and just some random players, Jonathan and Nemanja Vidic. And as you see here, these are players we've got out on loan. We've got Sylvester, Pereira, who I might actually bring back, because he looks quite promising. Soto, Bardi, who looks pretty decent goalkeeper, and Tyler, obviously, who's on loan at Southampton, or Sassuolo, sorry, and I might have to bring him back. And Ricardo Alves, also a very good player. Don't even know who he is. So that's the squad for you guys, and I'm going to have a look now at some players, and we'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to go ahead and search for some players. So here we go. These are the players that we have had a look at and that interest us. So we have at centre back, we have Inigo Martinez. We've also inquired about all of these, so you're not going to see any of the inquiries. Just have to wait and see the emails to come back. We've got Martinez, Musacchio, Enkalu. Obviously, we only get one of these three. We've got Lucas Silva, the recent player that joined Real Madrid, so we have to try and get him on loan if you want to get him. We've also got Jesse, Quintero, Raheem Sterling, Iturbe, who's obviously won't be able to get because he's recently joined the club. El Ghazi, Harry Kane, Memphis Depay and Bruma. So they're the players that we'd like to bring in, but we'll just have to wait and see. I have to advance on a little bit just to see if we can get any emails back from any of the clubs to see how much they want. So Harry Kane, they want a massive 8 million. Depay, they want 36. Inigo Martinez want 15. Misaki want 31, and the Europa League objective was to win the cup. So to start off with Harry Kane, we want to try and bring him into the club because we do know he's quite high rated now, and he's just signed a new deal as well. So we're trying to offer a 2 million deal plus a striker which we've got, which we don't want to use, which is in the likes of. I would actually like to get rid of Palacio, but I'm not sure whether you guys want me to get rid of Palacio for Harry Kane. We'll try and get rid of, who can we try and offload? Let's try and get... No, Obi looks quite good. Nagatomo. Let's see if we can get rid of Nagatomo and 2 million for Harry Kane, which I don't think we're going to anyway. Depay, obviously we won't get him if they want that much for him. Maybe we'll just try and offer a 10 million plus a big player like... let's just try and offer Palacio. Let's try that. See what happens. So Palacio for Memphis Depay, which obviously you guys know. There's no good chance we're going to get him. And Inigo Martinez looks like the defender that could be joining the club. We'll offer him a 7.5 million deal straight off just to see if Real Sociedad will accept that. He looks a real decent centre-back which can really strengthen up the squad. And Vidic is also a player that we've got as well. Raheem Sterling, they want 18.5 million, so that is also a hell of a lot of money. We just try and get players for quite a little bit cheaper than what they actually are, because we don't want to be paying massive amounts of money for players that we're not really 100% sure if we want to keep or not. There's no real one player that I've come into the squad thinking, yes, I really want him. Bruma, once again, they want a lot of money for these players, and I don't know like we're going to be able to afford all of these, so we're going to have to maybe prioritise and choose players that we want. El Ghazi, they want so much money for this guy. I don't know why, because he's not actually like an amazing player. He looks quite decent, but oh, of course they're going to accept that. It's a bit stupid of me, isn't it? So that's him gone out the window because we won't be able to like try and redo a deal for him now. Transfer offer for Xherdan Shaqiri, sorry. No, I'm sorry. Xherdan Shaqiri, I can't even pronounce his name. Xherdan Shaqiri is not going anywhere, not unless you pay 64 million. Real Sociedad said they want 12 million for Inigo Martinez, which is fair enough, 12 million, but we're going to try and get out of this. We can try and offer Campagnaro plus 7.5 million because Campagnaro is on his way out and he's not going to be getting anything. We've also got a transfer offer accepted for Palacio plus Depay. We will try and bring Depay into the club because, well, this could be a massive signing. If we could try and pull this off, this could be a massive signing because I don't actually know whether Depay cannot play up front, but still, I still prefer him a lot more than what I would... Palacio. Spurs say they can't because they've accepted an offer from another team. No, you're joking. That means Harry Kane will not be joining the club because obviously they will accept a bid from another club. We just offer a straight million 8 to see if they will accept. I very much doubt it now as it looks like they'll be out of the window. And they say that Lucas Silva, they think he's worth more because I had to offer a straight 1 million deal swap. So I'll try and offload... Who can I try and offload? This guy here. This guy plus 2.5 million for 2.4 million, sorry, for Lucas Silva. Because I like to bring in Lucas Silva because I think he might have a good potential. I'm not sure, but he just looks a good player, which looks good potential, and hopefully he can try and strengthen up the squad. We've also got a transfer offer for Palacio. If they offer us 14 million, we will let him go. The reason I want to let him go is because he's quite old. I know he's got quite a good rating, but he's not my type of player, and I really do not like him in real life. I don't know why, but I think I have something against him, which there's nothing wrong with the player. It's just I just have something against him. You know, there's like sometimes there's that one player that you just don't like. For me, that player is him. And that's the reason why I didn't really want to sign him. They say they want 17 million for Quintero. I'm not going to be paying that much. No way. There's no way I can possibly pay that much for a player which I'm not planning on using that much because obviously we've got the likes of Xherdan Shaqiri in the club. Raheem Sterling, they say they want a massive 23 million for. So that's just not going to happen. Once again, we'll try and offload some random player just to see if we can bring in the likes of a massive player in Raheem Sterling, who's really young and has got heaps and heaps of potential, both in game and in real life. And just be informed that Spurs have accepted a bid of 10 million for Harry Kane. Ajax have accepted 12 point of, well, obviously. So that's a bit rubbish, to be honest. We haven't really got any big deals accepted yet. We've got a contract offer accepted, so Depay will be joining the club. Hernandez, 12.5 million. I'm afraid if you want him, you're going to have to pay 19.5 million. Otherwise, he's not leaving the club. I know he's probably not worth that much, but I think he looks good. Palacio will be leaving the club for 14 million, but he won't be because Depay had accepted his contract, and Depay is the first player joining the club, and what a fantastic signing it is. And I'm really pleased with that signing there. So we brought in a real good, decent player in the likes of Depay, and which we'll try and find him now just so you can see what he's like. And the most important thing, he has got 5-star skills. Looks very, very promising. 79 rated, only 20 years of age. He's very, very quick. He's got good dribbling. He's got good shot power. And he looks like a really good all-round player. The best case scenario is if he could play up front, which unfortunately he can't. And why has he only got 4-star skills? But in Ultimate Team, he's got 5. Well, I don't know why, but for some reason, he's only got 4-star skills in career mode, which is a pretty much waste of time. I'm not sure why. But anyway, we have to try and now search for another striker, which hopefully we can try and find. Because a striker that's good enough to step straight into the first team squad. They have actually scouted a few players for us here. Ben Yedder, he looks quite promising. Maybe have a look at him. Diaby, Lacazette, we don't want to sign because we've already had him. Adrian Ramos, no, because he's only just joined the club. Luis Muriel, I think he's only about 70-something rated, and Rossi doesn't interest me whatsoever. Grenier, no. He looks quite decent, to be honest, so we'll inquire about him. I also want to inquire about Kalhanoglu. I'm really not sure if I spelt his name or said his name right, but I'm not sure whether it's with a K. Kalhanoglu. C-A-L. Okay, I have to look up his name. I'm really not sure how on earth you spell his name, but we'll just have to have a look and see if we can find any strikers. So we have found this very, very promising centre attacking mid. He's only recently arrived, but we'll try and ask to loan him. It will be a full season loan, and be great if we could try and get him on a loan deal. I don't think they'll accept it because he's obviously a very top player at his club. So another striker that maybe we'll try and go in for someone like Balassi. I know Balassi has 5-star skills, and he'll be a good player to bring off the bench. So he's got something special. So maybe he's actually good and got good potential. I'm not sure, but we'll try and offload Danilo Ambrosio and 750k, which I won't accept. But we just you never know. Have to try, and you never know what will happen in the long term. But we have to try and search for a striker. The striker is one of the most important things, and we're not going to be scoring goals unless we've got one, and we'll have to try and look for a promising striker. Now, I know there's the likes of Charlie Austin, etc., but he is not the player that I would really like to bring into the club. So I will have a look around on the internet and everything, see if I can find a decent striker that I would like to bring into the club, and hopefully I'll see you in episode number 2 of the Inter Milan career mode. Actually here, they say they'll give us 30 million for Hernandez, which you don't want to accept. Bruma, they said they want 14 million. Porto say it's not enough. Raheem Sterling, not enough. Real Madrid, not enough. So for Real Madrid, we'll up it to 4.4 million, and that'll be it. Because I don't really want to overspend too much on Lucas Silva, but he still looks a good player. Clement Grenier, they want 14 million. That's a lot of money, and I don't really want to be spending that much money on a player that can't really be playing up front either. Ranocchia, we have got a deal for someone to sign him. If they up it to 7.5, I will let him go, because that's 2 million over his valuation. We'll reject the deal for Hernandez, and also we have got the chance to bring in this Real Sociedad 7.5 million plus Campagnaro, and that will be what we will do. We'll try and offer him an 80,000 a week, which is 10,000 less than what he actually wants. But so hopefully he will try and join the club, as I do believe he will be a very, very promising centre back, and that will really, really strengthen up the squad, which will be great as we need a solid defence at the back. They say that they'll give us 5.5 million for Ranocchia, which we don't want to accept because he looks a quite reasonable player. Because they've accepted a bid from another team, so Yannick Bolasie is not going to be joining the club. We could be not looking to loan Calhanoglu. They've accepted a 6 million bid for Bolasie. So that is actually going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very, very appreciated. And I really, really do hope to see you next time, very, very soon for the next episode of either the Ports of Career Mode or maybe even this number 2 of this career mode. So if you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very, very much appreciated. And yeah, like I said, it is a new career mode, so make sure you smash that like button down below, as it will really, really help me out and just show me that you guys want me to continue this career mode. I know it was quite a shock that I've suddenly uploaded a video that is completely different and it is a new career mode. So that's actually it. Like I said, thank you for watching. And before we do that, we're going to accept the last player into the squad before we have a look at Ben Yedder, who looks not too bad, so we'll have to have a look at him. And Elche said they don't want to play that much, but Iñigo Martinez will be joining the club. So we've actually got 13 million left to try and sign a decent striker. So thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of this career mode, or maybe even a portion of career mode. Thank you. Bye-bye.